Hey, it's Terry Jeanette with Tappingflamingo. We have a very gloomy, cloudy, rainy day today. So I thought I would show you how to make a pom-pom. First thing I'm going to do is show you how to make the pom-pom, and then I'm going to give you some ideas on how to use them. Before I start though, I would like to tell y'all how much I enjoy doing these videos. I love to craft. I do all types of crafting. Primarily, I do jewelry making. I do a little bit of crocheting and, of course, the pom-poms. I have made, pipe cleaner rings, just whatever craft thing. I love to do crafts, and so I like to share what I learned with you. And that's one of the reasons why I enjoy doing these videos. Because you know what? One can only use so many pom-poms. One can only use so many pipe cleaner rings. So this gives me another venue to share my talent. That being said, I would like to hear from you. What do you think about these videos? Do you understand how I am telling you how to do these? If not, let me know how I can improve. I've not done a whole lot of these videos. There's a lot of improvement that could happen. And tell me what I can do to improve, and I will try to do that. Also, share these with your friends. All right, on with the tutorial on how to make a pom-pom. You need yarn, and I just got the cheapest yarn I could find. You don't need anything really expensive. I am doing black today because it shows up easier on the video. You need a good pair of scissors. And for this particular pom-pom, you need your hand. You need a hand that doesn't have bulky rings on it too, because you're going to wrap it around your hand, and then when you slide it off, if you've got a bulky ring, it will get caught on there. So that's why I am wearing very little on my hand today. All right, so you're going to start off with putting the yarn into the palm of your hand and holding it with your thumb for a few wraps. You're going to wrap it around until you get it secured. See how I got it secured there. And I usually spread my hand out like this, because if you do it smaller, it'll be a smaller one. I want one that's going to be bigger. Anyway, you go around about 75 times for the pom-pom that I'm showing you how to do now. If you want a tighter pom-pom, then you need to go around more, maybe even 200 times. Just depends on how thick you want your pom-pom. Anyway, I've already wrapped 75 times, so pretend we're done here. You carefully take it off of your hand, and then you're going to lay it on to a piece of string. And I'm going to lower my screen so you can see better how to do the rest of it. So here's a piece of string that I cut. This was what I just took off my hand. You're going to try to center this as much as you can around the loops that you just did. And you're going to tie it tight. Now, if it's not smack dab in the middle, that's okay. Just as close as you can get it. But you need this really tight. If you've got another person around, have them put their finger there. If not, then you put your finger there as well as you can, and you're going to tie a knot. Okay? So you get to this point, and you have something that looks like this, kind of like a bow tie. Now I'm going to raise my screen a little bit so I can show you better how to do the rest of this. So once you get to this point, this is where you're going to need your scissors. There are all these loops, and you're just going to cut the loops in half. And as you're doing this, you need to make sure you dig around in there, because you're going to see other loops. Just cut them until you get them all done. Once you get that side done, you're going to flip it over to the other side, and you're going to just continue to cut the loops. All right, so once you get all that done, there's still more loops there. You'll have something similar to this, kind of scraggly looking. For what I have made mine for recently, and I'll tell you about that in a minute, I don't really want them trimmed too much. I want them to look funky. So you trim them however you want them for. Now, if you were going to make like 200 and you want a really tight one, you're going to want to trim until you get the consistency you want. But anyway, why have I been making pom-poms? Well, I'm getting ready to go on a Disney cruise, and we are participating in the fish extender. And in our group, we have a lot of little boys. I have been trying to stay away from giving food. I like to craft, like I said before, and so I was trying to figure out what could I make for little boys. Little girls, big girls, they're easy. Jewelry. But little boys, I'm not sure they're going to want jewelry. And so I thought, you know what? Little boys, they're rambunctious. They like to throw stuff. And I thought, Olaf. Frozen is now a very popular movie. And I thought, Olaf can give them some snowballs. So that's what I'm giving. I'm giving each of the little boys a snowball fight, an indoor snowball fight. And then their dads, any of them that have dads traveling with them, they're also getting a snowball fight. So I'm putting 3 in a package. And so each cabin that has a dad and a little boy will have 6 snowballs. And they can throw them at each other and have them an inside snowball fight. There is one cabin that has, I think, a grandma and a mom and a little boy. So what I did, that little boy is actually getting 6 snowballs. And I figured that they could have a snowball fight. I know when our boys were younger, my husband would have actually liked this. I could see him playing with the little guys with the snowballs, and even myself. That would have been a lot of fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this tutorial. There's a lot of things you can use these pom-poms for besides just snowballs. These would make fun little gifts for, say, parties, like party favors. You could put together a snowball fight, or you could even make little Tinkerbell pom-poms to put on shoes. I remember as a cheerleader, we used to wear pom-poms on our shoes. Of course, that's going to date me because I don't think they make those anymore for the cheerleaders. I don't think they wear them anymore. But anyway, that's my tutorial today. I hope y'all have a great day, and until next time, bye.